I'm out Friday. We'll give you guys the details. Do not miss Friday. It will be big. It's going to be big. We're going to have a kid Skyping after this who's actually making that kind of money. Who actually will be there. So you'll be able to see him, get in contact with him. But yeah, just real guys, understand, no one in this room is trying to sell you anything. We don't sell a can of Verve. I've never sold a can of Verve in my life. I don't do that. I don't sell anything. I'm not a businessman. But, we're just getting paid to consume a drink, which they'll go over. But guys, listen, I'm excited. I'm pumped up. Keep an open mind. Be open-minded, guys, because don't be like us. Don't be like, I'm going to throw in the bus, Alex. Don't be like Alex who said no, closed-minded. 4 weeks later, then got on and missed 30 orders through his business because he waited 4 weeks. So don't be that kid. Definitely check this out. Do your research. You're only here so we can give you the right information so you know what to research. That's it. We're not here to try to sell you guys anything. We're really here to share an opportunity. Look at this. How many people are in my room right now? I'm at my house. No drugs, no alcohol, no weed. Obviously, something's working, guys. And it's taking off, and it's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So with that said, I'm going to get to this video, and then I'm going to bring my boy Mason up here to kind of share his story. But yeah, real quick, my story real quick before I jump into this video is, my name's Tyler, 19 years old, graduated from Altoona High School. Obviously, with me, I was going to the military, but then I realized, like, you know what, I don't want to work the rest of my life. I don't want to work for someone for the rest of my life. So basically, I blew Dion off. He went over the business with me, and I got involved, and here I am today. So guys, understand this thing is going to get big. It is going to get big with or without you guys. So I'm going to jump into this video. Woo! Woo! Let's go!
You guys want to hit them lights?
Yeah, hit them lights.
Lights, please.
Crack that volume.
Is not this wonderful,
This is awesome.
God-like feature that only the special among us will ever taste. It's something that truly exists in all of us. It's very simple. This is what I believe, and I'm willing to die for it.
Good man. It is impossible to be a maverick or a true original if you're too well behaved and don't want to break the rules. You have to think outside the box. That's what I believe. After all, what is the point of being on this earth if all you want to do is be liked by everyone and avoid trouble? The only way that I ever got any place was by breaking some of the rules.
When I was 17, I read a quote that went something like, "If you live each day as if it was your last, someday you'll most certainly be right." It made an impression on me, and since then, for the past 33 years, I've looked in the mirror every morning and asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I am about to do today?
Listen to this figure. College students now owe $950 billion in student loans, and that's more than the entire credit card debt in this country.
You don't need to hear another list of statistics to know that our economy is in crisis because you live it every day. It's the worry you wake up with and the source of sleepless nights. It's the job you thought you'd retire from but now have lost. The business you built your dreams upon that's now hanging by a thread. The college acceptance letter your child had to put back in the envelope. The impact of this recession is real, and it is everywhere. But while our economy may be weakened, and our confidence shaken, but we are living through difficult and uncertain times, tonight I want every American to know this. We will rebuild, we will recover, and the United States of America will emerge stronger than before.
Let's go!
Really quick, who is excited about the greatest cricket opportunity of your life? Welcome to the Beaver Revolution.
This is like hearing about Facebook with 3,000 users. That's what you're hearing about right now.
We're here to support whatever dream you have. Do you want to retire your parents?
Hey, we can make that happen for you. If you're willing to pay the price. If you want to work for the next 2 to 5 years and set yourself up financially for the rest of your life, you got that opportunity right here.
In the morning, and I'm zoning, they say I'm possessed. It's the omen, I keep it 300. Like the Romans, 300 bitches. We're the Trojans, baby, we living in the moment. I've been a menace for the longest, but I ain't finished. I'm devoted, and you know it, and you know it.
Everything in my life changed overnight.
You all can do it. So what? You have this opportunity of a lifetime. It means absolutely nothing if you don't take advantage of it in the lifetime of this opportunity. You're not on earth to be told when to show up to work and when to eat lunch and when to go home. You should wake up when you're done sleeping. That sounds a lot more fun. 6 Saturdays and 1 Sunday. It's hilarious. People ask us what day of the week it is. We don't know.
And I'm zoning, they say I'm possessed. It's the omen, I keep it 300. Like the Romans, 300 bitches. We're the Trojans, baby, we living in the moment. I've been a menace for the longest, but I ain't finished. I'm devoted, and you know it, and you know it.
These 5 words that I hate using now, which is too good to be true. What I didn't know at the time is if every opportunity in your life is too good to be true, you're never going to find a true opportunity. If your friend tells you, it falls on your face, whatever, because whenever you hear about it in your mind, you'll think, oh, that's too good to be true. Making $1 million, that's too good to be true.
Yo, guys, before I call Mason up, understand you're here because someone likes, trusts, and respects you. That's really it. Someone really respects you enough to share this with you. So really understand that, guys. You know, I'm pumped, I'm excited, I'm ready to go. But real quick, I'm going to throw Mason up here. He's been in for less than a month. You know, with this kid, you know, his dreams and where he's going is huge. Where he's going is blowing my mind because I look back, you know, where he first started and where he's at now. He's actually starting to mentor me more. Like, I'm really starting to pick up things from this kid. And it's blowing my mind where he's going. He's probably going to surpass me income-wise, which, you know, I'm very excited for. So definitely take up what he has to say. You know, I'm pumped up. So with that said, Mason.
How's it going, guys? Man, I don't know, but seeing all those statistics right there, and then hearing about that opportunity right after those statistics, man, that really gets me pumped up. I don't know about you guys, but this is a true opportunity right here. I'd like to see Mason Allen, 17 years old, go to Altoona High. Haven't even graduated yet, and I saw that this is a gateway to get where I want to be. Well, my why, I'll tell you, I come from a house where, like, my dad, he was around, but I'd like to say that he wasn't around because alcohol took over that his whole life. I grew up with just me, my mom, my brother, my sister. My dad would come in, he'd come out. Whatever money he made went right into the bar, went right into that bar, right into that bar. Wherever he wanted to go with, and if there's alcohol, all his whole paycheck would go with him. So my mom, she had to get a couple of jobs. She really had to grind it out. So I grew up with just a brother and a sister. They really shaped who I am today. And after coming to them with this opportunity, they said, oh, well, that's never going to work. Things like that don't work for people like your age. You have to go to school. You have to go do this. You have to do that. You have to do this. And I sat there and I said, why? Why can't I do that at my age? Why can't I give back to my family? Why can't I give back to you guys for all the things that you did for me when I was growing up? So, like less than a month ago, I was sitting in lunch and this kid, he was spitting. He's like, oh, this Vima, all this stuff. You get money, all this. I'm like, oh, I'll have to look into this. And not even 7th period came around. Dante, my man, I was telling my other friend, and he goes, oh man, well why don't you just come out to one of these things tonight and you can really learn, because that's he was telling you all this. He wasn't really telling you what's right. And I'm like, all right. I took him up on his offer, and that was probably one of the best days of my life. Coming out, getting to meet all of these people, really starting to. And now I can look at these guys. I can say they're my second family. They're starting to become my first family because I'm around them more than any of my other family. I love it. Yeah. Well, I'm turning this into my my full career. I spend about 10 hours a day on this thing. I mean, even it goes from personal development to thinking of, oh, how can I help this person? Would this help this person? Would this help this person? And that's just crazy to me, thinking that people our age can do something like this. In that note, I want to bring up my man Alex. He's about to kill this. Not even a couple weeks in, and he's already a big leader in this. He's a very bright future. Let's go, my man.
Alright. You're with my man Mason here up here killing shit. Alrighty. So as he said, my name is Alex Albright. I am 20 years old, graduated Altoona High in 2012. Now going to the Penn State Altoona for engineering. The way I came across this whole opportunity is actually Dion had hit me up about it. And he was like, he come to me all excited and everything. He's like, yo. I was like, what's good? He's like, dude. He's like, Herm he's like, I just heard about this big thing from Herm, like this business, you know, stuff's really blowing up. He's like, you should come check it out. And like, I kind of brushed him off for a little bit. And the one night he's like, yo, me, Herm, some boys, we're going up to state. And he's like, we're going up to state for this thing. He's like, what, you want to come up? I was like, what is it? He's like, it's this big event. I was like, all right, whatever. It sounded like a good time. And so I get in the driveway, he picked me up and everything. And like, since he came to me about it before and everything, I was like, yo, we go up. I was like, is this a business thing? This Beamer thing? He's like, he just starts laughing. I was like, I knew it. But honestly, like, you got to do what you got to do because this is literally like, he knew I was going to miss out on such a big thing and he wanted me to be a part of it because he knew what I'd be able to do with it. So like, I thank him for it now. But so anyways, we go up there. There's about 10 of us go up there and we're actually in Ben Long's apartment, like his apartment room up in State College. And we were sitting there for like probably an hour, and he just kind of gave us the whole A to Z, like what we're about to do here tonight and everything. And the whole time, like I had a lot of questions. Like I kept a somewhat open mind, but like I had some questions. Like there was the excitement and everything. I was like, dang, like this is something I've been looking for. But it was the whole like, is this really happening? Is this really possible? Can I really do this? And so like went home, was talking to my mom and everything, and she's like, no, AJ, don't do it, all this, like you're just going to lose money and everything like that. And so I kind of gave him a little cold shoulder on it. I was like, yo, I don't really have the money, time for it, all that, yada, yada. And then about a month later, I was just chilling, real bored and everything, hit him up. And I was like, yo, what are you doing? He's like, oh, me and some boys just sitting over here, just chilling, whatever. I was like, all right, you mind if I come over? I was like, yeah, cool, run through. I was like, all right. So I go over there. I walk in, Herman's there rapping to Jabril. It's just this big, like, good time and everything. I see all these faces. I'm like, I know this little group, like, what they're all hanging out for and everything. And so we sat down, like, started watching some more videos and everything. It just got me excited again. And this time, like, since we watched even more videos and stuff, like, a lot of my questions from before were answered. So I was, like, even more excited than it was the first time I went home. Like, kind of kept it from my mom for a little bit because I already knew how she felt about it. But just through conversation, it came up again, and it was the same deal. Don't do it, whatever. But this time I was like, no, Mom. Like, if people are doing this, kids my age already doing this. There's kids younger than me making more money than my parents. They're making more money in a month than my parents are in a year. There's kids that are 16, already have a car, don't even have their permit. Like, if they can do it, like, obviously they're just some average kid. You can't be anything big and special at 16 years old. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're not a person, like, that's well-developed and, like, knows what's going on to be able to do this at 16. Like, so obviously that just showed me this is literally for anyone who wants it. And so I was like, Mom, if these people are already out there doing it, like, the process is laid out, I know it's doable, who's to say I can't? Like, why are you, like, you don't have faith in your own son to be able to do something? Like, you guys back me up in engineering because that's what you want me to do. Here's something I want to do. Show me some support. And, you know, she kind of was just like, all right, well, good luck in your endeavor, all that. I was like, all right, fine. I'll just show you, whatever. And so then I was doing some more research and everything, make sure I knew what I was really getting into for a couple more weeks. This is the whole thing where I was missing out on all these orders. But then I finally got in about 2 weeks ago, and it's just been blowing up ever since. Like, when I got in, there was probably maybe like 10 people in, and now we're up to 30 in 2 weeks. Like, that is just nuts. Like, it's just crazy. But so my whole thing with doing it is, like, I still live at home. I'm 20 years old in college, still live at home. Yeah, I go to the Penn State Altoona, so yes, saves money and everything, but I'm a grown man. I want to get out there in the world on my own, provide for myself, take a load off my parents' shoulders. Less for them to worry about, less money for them to be spending on stuff that they don't need. It's just stuff that I want, or my gas money, whatever, help me out. So this is just my gateway for that and just help out with college debt because I still plan on graduating with my engineering degree. So this will really help out so I'm not coming out and facing a whole bunch of debt. But, I mean, you guys are all probably sitting around here. You new people are wondering, like, what is this big opportunity they're talking about? Like, yeah, you've heard the thing. Like, what is this? So here it is. Like, it's called Vima. It's this company who started 9 years ago by a man by the name of BK Barreco. Started out of Scottsdale, Arizona. And BK actually lost his parents to heart disease and cancer. So he teamed up with some of the best scientists in the world to come up with this 2-ounce liquid formula. And originally, he put into a liquid multivitamin that was targeted to our parents' demographic. And it was taken off a little bit with that, but wasn't really the results he was seeing, like what he knew was capable. So he had this great idea. He said, I'm going to take this 2-ounce formula and I'm going to put it into an energy drink. Because by doing that, he was able to tap into our age, our demographic, and really blow it up. Because we're the most socially connected generation in the world, and we're already buying this. Like, we already get Rockstar, 5-Hour Energy, Monster, Amp. All that stuff is being sold in the billions on a daily. So this is just a healthy alternative for us. Like, why not? If you're going to drink it, you still get the same effect from it, but it's also better in your body. And what is Vima is, it's an acronym actually. It's vitamins, essential minerals, mangosteen, and aloe. You get 12 full spectrum vitamins, vitamins A through E, 65 plant source minerals. Mangosteen is a superfruit from the Southeast Asia, tip of Africa. It's real high in antioxidants. It has 120. What they do, the antioxidants, what they do is they go in your body and they find free radical cells and kill them. What free radical cells are cells that cause type 2 diabetes and cancer. And so it goes in there and finds them and kills them. So literally every time we're drinking this, we're building our immune system like crazy. And then the aloe, the aloe vera, is good for your hair, skin, and nails for the ladies. And then it's also helps build your it helps with your digestive system. And so it's like hearing all that, like obviously, like why would you not want to drink this? By saying you don't want to even just drink this, it's like no, I want to be unhealthy. I don't want to better my body. I don't want to build my chances of not getting sick. Like, Dion's been in this for, 2-3 months now, and he's yet to be sick. Hunter kissed a girl with frickin' mono. What the heck? Well, but, so, like, this is literally, like, you just have to be dumb to at least just not even want to drink this. But, you know, with all that, like... My friend here, Andrew, just met him literally about a month and a half ago. Already tight as shit. But he's gonna kind of get into like how this works and like just credibility behind this, how to get involved in everything. And for real guys, listen to what this dude has to say. Like this dude knows his stuff. Like for real, he's been like every time he talks, we were just going over this before. Like, and every time he talks, like I was learning more things. I was kind of giving a run through of my speech. He's like, "Yo, don't forget hit this, this, this." I'm like, all right. So like literally, like listen to him. Like if you didn't hear anything I said, didn't pay attention to any of that, like give him your attention. He will you will learn things. You will be inspired by what he says. So without further ado,
Andrew.
I am pumped up, guys. Like this is an opportunity of a lifetime. I don't care what anyone says. Like this is crazy and it's going down and it's happened with or without anyone in this room. All right, my name's Andrew Jackson. I graduated 2011, Hollidaysburg Senior High, and you know how I got introduced to this opportunity is I was working 3 jobs. All right, 60+ hours a week, living on my own with my brother. I had no time to do anything fun. I was 20 years old. Like, I want to have fun with my life, but I couldn't because I was working so much. And one of my part-time jobs was Subway. I was actually working with Hunter. And, you know, me and him were working together one day, and he comes in, like, this kid's so hyped about something. And he's like, dude, you got to check this out, man. Like, these kids our age are getting cars. These kids our age making 6 figures. Like, bro, I was like, shut up, bro. Like, I don't want to hear it, dog, because, like, it doesn't happen. Like, kids our age without a degree, it doesn't pair up. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. So I shut him down. And, you know, I completely shut it off. Like, I turned it off in my brain. He comes in the next day to work, and he's like, he's so hyped. He's even more hyped than before. And he starts going over. I was like, all right, you know, where I am right now with my life, working 60+ hours a week, I didn't like it. Like, I didn't like where I was, so I obviously had to make a change in my life. I was like, all right, this kid's excited about something. This kid knows where he's going. I'm going to give him an hour of my day. Like, why not? I'm going to give him an hour of my day to listen to what he has to say about this opportunity. So I went over to his house, actually Dion's house, and he put me on a call with Ben Long, the kid that's going to get on later after me. And, like, this kid, like, A to Z. He took this business A to Z, credibility and everything. And I was like, all right, I'm in, bro. Like, I know where this is going. I know what I can do with it. I'm in, all right? The reason I'm doing it is simple. Like, I've always wanted to go to college. I grew up with a poor family. Like, my mom and dad, you know, weren't that wealthy. My dad had a severe heart attack, heart transplant, you know, on disability. He can't work. So I was like, all right, obviously my parents can't give me any money for college. You know, I'm going to go to college and I'm going to come out in so much debt, and I didn't want to do that. I didn't want that, like, burden over my head. So I see this as an opportunity to go to college and build my network in college and then graduate without any debt at all. And on top of that, I was like, yo, I'm going to be making so much money. My parents have wanted to take a month vacation, just travel the country, you know, do whatever, just up and leave. I was like, I can make that happen. Like, I'm going to give them a check and be like, you know, go do it. And, you know, that's the reason I'm doing that. That's the reason I'm doing this. And you guys are probably like, all right, you might be a little skeptical. You might be like, all right, this opportunity, you know, it's probably a scam. They're just trying to take my money. But I'm here to tell you that it's not. You know why? Because, first of all, when you join this business, we fill out W-9s. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a tax form that you fill out showing that you own your own company. All right? The government's not going to take money from us, tax money, from an illegal company. All right? They don't want it. Okay? On top of that, it's the official drink of the Phoenix Suns. Okay? We have a 300-person lounge, Verve Lounge, in the Phoenix Suns freaking stadium. We also have a 60-foot Verve can billboard outside of the stadium. All right? It's also the official drink of the Phoenix. What's that? Phoenix Mercury, the NHL team. Phoenix Mercury. All right. The Coyotes, WNBA. Right. So, and also this drink was aired on the Dr. Oz show twice in the past year. Someone with that big of a name, whose boss is Oprah, they're not going to recommend a product that's illegal, that comes from an illegal company. All right. Dr. Oz said this and a handful of almonds is the healthiest thing you can put into your body. Like, the credibility is there, all right? You're like, okay, so I'm down with this. The credibility is there, you know? How do we get paid? And how we get paid in this company, guys, it's just like any other company, like Red Bull, Monster, 5 Hour Energy, okay? Those type of businesses, what they do is they take 50 cents of every dollar and they put it into traditional advertising, like billboards, TV ads, all right? TV commercials, YouTube ads, stuff like that on the radio, all right? And what BK Barreto did, he saw that 17% of sales is from traditional advertising. Obviously, that's really low and it doesn't work anymore. All right, we're driving down the road, we're on our phone more than we look up to see a billboard, right? It doesn't work anymore. So 83% of sales is word-of-mouth marketing. That's what we do. We drink this drink and we share it with our friends. We tell them. All right, so he saw that. He's like, all right, all of these sales are from word to mouth. So I'm going to take that same concept, 50 cents of every dollar, and instead of spending it on traditional advertising and stuff like that, I'm going to give it to the consumer. I'm going to pay it back into the consumer, and that's what we do. All we do is we drink this drink on a monthly basis, and we get paid for it because we're consumers. We cause sales through the business, right? So they take that revenue, half of it, pay it back to us, all right? That's how it works. And the way to get involved, okay? Well, first, before that, like, companies do this already, okay? Amway, Mary Kay, Avon. I don't know if you guys have heard of them, but what it is like Avon, right, Hunter? Avon? Amway, all right. They have, like, household cleaning supplies, you know, mops, soaps, stuff like that. Stuff we don't care about. Like, we don't do that. The only thing we use is soap, maybe once a day when we wash our hands. That, right? Okay? So they take the same concept that BK has, and our parents, with this company, they cashed out at $12 billion, okay? And it's still around today. It's been around for like 50 plus years. And if our parents, without the technology that we have today, like Skype, Uvu, cell phones, texting, you know, we can contact 60 people in 60 seconds in 60 different countries. And it's so real. You put a post on Facebook. In like a week, 1,000 people has probably seen that post. All right? So you take a company like Avon, Amway, All right, and our parents, with the technology that we don't have today, they were going around door to door selling mops and soaps. Like, yo, check out this awesome mop. Like, no, like door to door. They had to do it door to door. They cashed out at $12 billion. Okay, and if you take a product like Alex said that we consume every single day, 85% of sales and of these drinks is from people 16 to 30. All right, so if you take a product like that and you put it into the most socially connected demographic of all time, what do you think we're going to do with this business? We're going to cash out, guys. We're literally going to cash this business out. We're going to blow it up, all right? Because the whole thing is social network marketing, all right? What have we been doing all of our lives? We've been building a social network ever since we were like 5 years old. AIM. It started with AIM. We all got AIM. All right, then it went to like MySpace, whatever. We all got a MySpace, then a Twitter, and now Facebook. Like, when Facebook first came around and your buddy was like, yo, get off MySpace, that's over with. Like, get on Facebook. You're like, no, dude, Facebook's gay. Like, I like my MySpace, bro. And like, you never saw a commercial ad or anything for Facebook. All right? It was all word of mouth. Like, people were like, yo, get on Facebook, get on Facebook. More and more people got on, and now everyone in this room, I guarantee you, has a Facebook. And you know what we did? We took Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, he started out with us, just like we're doing right now. And you got to start from scratch every time you, like, build a business. He started from scratch. We went word-to-mouth marketing with Facebook. We cashed that business out. Mark Zuckerberg is a billionaire. Like, why can't we do it ourselves? We do it every single day. Now that we have a product that we consume every single day, and we drink it, and we do what we've been doing our whole entire life, we're just getting paid for it. Why not get paid for it? We do it every single day, guys. Like, you don't understand. You're wearing Hollister right now. All right? You go out into the world, you're wearing Hollister. Everyone's like, yo, that's a sick shirt, bro. They might not tell you, but they're thinking in their head. All right? You're starting a social trend. All right? You're like, people are like, yo, I like that Hollister shirt. Obviously got it from Hollister. You caused those sales, but you didn't get paid for it. You know, a good analogy that Hunter uses is Subway, all right? You go to Subway, there's this new sub, okay? You go and buy the sub. You're like, dude, this sub is bomb. Like, I love this sub so much. I just got done working out. Yo, this sub is sick. I got to tell my friends about it. Like, bro, go get this sub. And they're like, all right, man, I'll try it. Like, it's only $5 this month. Why not? And they go get it, and they love the sub too. And then they tell their friends, and they tell their friends who tell their friends. And in the course of like a month, you might have caused like 100+ sales without you even knowing it. But you didn't get a single dime in the mail. So why not do the same exact thing with this product and get paid for it? Woo! Be freaking rich with it. Like, why not, bro? And I'm going to tell you guys how to get involved right now, all right? How you get involved, there's 2 ways to get involved, okay? This is where the money comes in. But you got to understand, okay? The first way, $150, you know? It kind of a lot of money, but, you know, whatever. But all you're doing is you're buying 2 products, okay? But with the $150, when you buy product and you get it shipped to your door and it's yours, all you're doing is becoming a customer. That is all you're doing with buying the $150, okay? You like to drink, you're drinking it, but you can get paid, but not nearly as well as what I'm going to tell you about right now, okay? We don't recommend the $150. The second way is called the affiliate pack, okay? That's how everyone in this room has gotten. Who's in Vima right now? Raise your hand. All right. Who bought the affiliate pack? Okay, put your hands down. All right, so everyone in this room that is in Vima got the affiliate pack. It's $500. You're like, oh, dang, dude, that's $500. Like, that's a lot of money. Yeah, it is a lot of money to us, but if you think about it, how much can $500 get you? Not a lot. You know, shoes nowadays are like $100. Like, seriously, $500 isn't a lot of money. It just is because we don't have that kind of money because we're broke. We have jobs. You know what job stands for? Just over broke. All right? That's it. So, you know, you buy the $500 and you get product. You're not signing on to this business. You're not signing a contract where you have to, like a cell phone, you know, you have to be involved for 2 years, and if you break, there's fees. Like, no, you can quit any day. But why would you quit? Quitters never win. Quitters are always failures. You have to succeed to fail. Like, in order to succeed, you have to fail. The only difference between people that succeed and don't are those that quit. If you quit, you're never going to succeed. But if you fail, you will succeed if you don't quit, guys. All right, and so you buy the product. It'd be like going to GNC. There's people in here that work out, whatever. You go to GNC and you buy whey protein or whatever, $500 worth of whey protein. It's your protein. You can do whatever you want with it. You can throw it out the back door. You can drink it. Like, you know, it's yours. You can do what you want with it. So you get this product and it gets shipped to your front door, all right, once you buy it. And with that, $500 purchase of product, you get your own global business, guys. Like, let me put it into perspective for you guys. All right, starting your own business, right? Let's just say landscaping. You want to start your own landscaping business. There's tons of them around here, okay? What do you have to do to start a landscaping business? First of all, you have to get insurance, which is probably a couple $100 a month. All right, second of all, you have to buy a trailer. Third of all, you have to buy lawnmowers, gas, weed eaters, string, freaking a truck to even tow the trailer. A truck's like $40,000. That's like a $50,000+ startup cost for a landscaping business. This is $500. You guys have to realize that that is not a lot of money to start your own global business. Come on, guys, like for real, this is working. All right, you buy this product, it gets shipped to your door. You get your own website and your own app for your smartphone to run your global business, guys. And that's how it works. That's how you get involved, okay? The two things that I got so pumped up about with this affiliate pack. The first one, when you get signed on, if you get 3 people to see where this business is going, like all of us here do today, you know, the people in it, if you get 3 people in any given week, that's $700. You just made $700 in a week. Not only did you make your $500 back, but you got a $200 profit in a week, plus a story that you can leverage to your friends. How many kids start their own business, make $700 in a week? Not very many. How many kids start a job, and in a week they make $700? Our age without a degree. Zero. All right, guys? And that was one reason I got so hyped about this. The second one is the reason I got, like, I am just so pumped up about this freaking opportunity right now. It's called the car bonus, guys. And these two things that I'm going over right now, you can't get them if you do the 150. All right, it's only with the affiliate pack. The car bonus, guys. If you hit a rank called Diamond, the 4th lowest rank out of 15 ranks, that's like playing a little board game and you get a third of the way through it, and you get a car. That's pretty awesome. So you hit the 4th lowest rank in this business called Diamond. Not only are you making $1,500 a month residually, if you guys don't know what residual income means, it means you build assets. And what assets do is they work for you. You don't work for them. So you're making $1,500 residually. You can go take a crap. You can go to bed. All right, you get paid 24/7. No matter what you're doing, you're getting paid, right? Because you build assets. So you're getting $1,500 put into your bank every month. On top of that, you get an extra $400 into your bank account to finance and pay for a brand new car, any car over 30 grand, 2013 or newer. Woo! Who wouldn't want to do that, guys? I know people personally, all right, that have got this car in 49 days. 49 days, guys. How fast does a month go by? Pretty fast. How fast do you want a car? You can get it in 49 days. A brand new car. That's pretty awesome. I know I wouldn't be able to afford it without Vima. And that is why I'm so pumped up, guys. It's working. People have done it. People have laid out. So many people have failed in this business, guys. But they didn't quit. So they have the workout plan for us. They have the plan to succeed. And we talk to these people every single day. We talk to them on the daily, guys. And they're showing us how to do this. We don't have to fail anymore because they did it for us, guys. So we are succeeding. It's like we succeed because we know what not to do. And by that, we know what to do. And it's nothing but succeeding from here. It's nothing but going to the top. And that is where I am going with this business. That is where everyone in here are going with this business. And I know for a fact, guys, I know for a fact that I'm going to take this business and I'm going to grind. I don't care if I've already made money, but I don't care if I make any more money in 6 months. You know why? Because I know for a fact that it's going to work. And that I'm eventually going to be a millionaire with it. Because I know where I'm going and I know it needs to be done and I'm going to do it. Because I'm not a quitter, guys. I'm not a quitter. All right? And I'm pumped up about this. You know, freaking Ben Long, he's about to get on a Skype call. I'm freaking hyped. You guys should be hyped too. This kid, he's been in, Ben Long, he has been in this for like 13, 14 months, guys. And he went from zero, where we are today, making very little money. And in a year's time, a little bit more, is now making close to $100,000 a year residual income with a car. So, you know, you guys really gotta keep an open mind with this. You guys really gotta listen to him and like take in what he has to say, because he obviously made it work and he's coaching us to make it work. And you know, you follow people who have what you want. If you do what they do, you're gonna get what they get. So with that being said, you know, we're gonna get Ben Long on the call, and you guys need to be hyped up and just listen.
Yo, definitely running off that, like, while we're waiting for him to get on, I just sent him a text. He said he's hopping on right now, but it's like what Andrew said, like, we have the workout plan. Like, you want to follow people who have what you want. You know, it's like your college professors making $60,000 a year can't teach you how to make $100,000 a year, because if they knew, they'd be doing it. So it's like my mom's making $20,000 a year telling me how to be successful. Obviously, I'm not going to be successful because if I take her advice, what am I going to get? What she has. So it's like, so through Vima, you know, I've had the opportunity to meet kids, you know, making $6 million a year. And it's like, if you want Brad Alkazin's number, who's making that, come up to me. I will give you his number, because he can coach you to where he got to where he is. Why? Because if you follow him, you get what he gets. You follow Donald Trump, do what he does, you'll get what Donald Trump got every single time. So that's the main reason why we're throwing him on, just because like he has what we want. He already has his car. He can show you his keys. And if you don't believe, come out Friday, because we're gonna have Vima BMWs sit in Alex's parking lot in his house.
Parking lot.
with about 50, 60 kids. So if you look at this and you're skeptical, that's good. I want you to be skeptical, because why? Every person in this room was skeptical. You know, don't be gullible in life, because that will get you failure. You really want to be skeptical so you can do your own research. So definitely hear what he has to say. I'm gonna throw him on. Let's get hype. Hold up. Yo, Ben! Hey, yo, I let him know what's good, how you're coming next, you're coming Friday. But yeah, definitely tell him what's good and like your whole dream on this thing, because I know you have a lot of information, you know, and I'm ready to take some notes.
He's so happy he froze.
Never fails.
Always fails.
Always fails. Everything, every time.
Every time you try to connect with him. Booty.
Yeah, I don't know now who's on the dope connection. You always come on everyone else's neck.
Shit, I don't got no connection.
I
don't have no connection at my house. Probably because I moved it.